What's up everyone, my name is Frostpocket and welcome to my Minecraft beta world. So, beta Minecraft has gained a big resurgence recently, so I thought I'd jump on the train and make my own world, and this is what I've got so far. So this is a fully legitimate beta 1.7.3 survival world. I don't use any mods, not even Optifine, so completely vanilla. So yeah, things like redstone take a long time to mine, but you deal with the challenges. That's the beauty of playing this older version. I'll show you my statistics real quick. This is what I got so far. I've been on this instance. I switched to the Betacraft launcher about 2 months ago. So these statistics are what I've achieved in the last 2 months. I created this world about a month before that. Yeah, sadly these statistics are a little bit off, but it's okay. There wasn't too much progress in the first month anyway. The majority of the progress was in this past 2 months. Yeah, let's get started. Before we do that, I'm gonna sleep. Okay. So this is my first little base. I thought we'd start here. It's pretty much just a hole in a mountain, as you do. I'll show you the outside a bit later. Yeah, this was sort of the main center of operations. I've got a chest room. I've got some cobblestone. I could not be bothered moving all the cobblestone over, so yeah, I've got some random stuff in here. And all this redstone. I stopped mining redstone and I can't be bothered to move it over there. If I ever find a use for all of it, I might move it over, but I don't care that much. Yeah, you can see a bunch of garbage here that I don't really need elsewhere. And I've got my furnace array here. Yeah, I'll show down here first. So, on my first day, I found a zombie spawner. So I turned it into a little trap. So yeah, completely useless. I have no need for feathers at all. But yeah, that's kind of cool. I come over here. This is my first mine shaft. I don't think I'll bother going down there. It's just a tunnel that goes down to Y12. And there's 2 branches out that way, and every 3 blocks, like there's a tunnel here, and then a 3-block gap, and there's a tunnel here. That's pretty much the mining system I have. I have a better one now, so I don't use this anymore, but that did serve me well. Little skylight at the top there. Got a little doggy. Do you want to follow me around? Go. I built a little second story. I don't know why I built this. But yeah, got a little bed here. This bed's terrible because there's outside past that wall there, so I haven't really fixed it, so I get woken up in the middle of the night if I ever sleep here. But yeah, I don't spend much time here anymore, so no point trying to fix that. This is my first wooden pickaxe. I just keep it in here. This was when I was going to do a mining spree, and I was going to use iron pickaxes, but they're so much slower than diamonds, so I just figured, screw it, I'll be bothered. So a few pickaxes in there, I guess, if I ever need them. Little door to the skylight, and that's a door to the outside world. So let's go out the front, I think. Oh, wacky teleporting dog. Okay, so this is the little village I've got. I think it's a really cool little area. So, do a little walk around, I guess. So I've got a massive wheat field here. In beta, if you put fences under the stuff, then they don't get trampled no matter what you do. So that's kind of cool. So if I ever need wheat, I can just take it from here, but probably won't because I like how this looks. This is my little sugarcane farm. Honestly, I don't need these anymore. I recently emptied these and just left them here. Let's get rid of these. Okay, so I wanted to turn this into like a little village, so I built a couple of houses around here. They're all pretty small. It was my first time really trying to build in beta, so they're pretty ugly, but you know, they've all got some interior, so if this turns into an SMP, then people can claim a couple of houses. Yeah, there's 4 entrances to the little mountain hole, just so wherever I am, I have quick access to inside. There's that one there. I tried to sort of take inspiration from the blacksmith in like Minecraft 1.4, and like when they first introduced the blacksmiths, I tried to take inspiration from that, but I didn't really want to rip it off one by one, one for one. Yeah, there's another door. These paths, I really want to connect everything in the world up via these gravel paths. I do have a bit of an addition to paths. And we'll go out the tunnels later. I'll start by going down here though. There's sort of nothing past this, so we'll start down here. Okay, so throughout my adventures, I found a spider spawner and a skeleton spawner, and I dug tunnels to get to them. So we'll start with the skeleton spawner. So if you sit in here, you flick the lever, and then you go this way, and there's a skeleton spawner down here. It was one of the earlier builds I did, so I didn't really have that many resources yet, or really know how to decorate it at least. I'll make my way back up. So that's a skeleton trap, and just AFK there, and skeletons die. I come back here, click that, then we can go down to the spider spawner. They're pretty close together, to be honest, which is very surprising. And then, yeah, spiders die over there, and yeah, they fall right here. Both of these traps I got from Monster. There's a tutorial for both of them. So, very, very nice little tutorial. And that one uses cactus to kill the spiders, which I never would have thought of. So, yeah, shout out to Monster for that. I might as well show off everything that I've got so far, as well as talk about some plans, because I'd like to start making YouTube content to keep me motivated to play this world, so I might as well show what I got this way. Nothing much, but I've got some plans here to hopefully turn this into a cool spot. So these are the tunnels. That's the north side, so this is the east side. East tunnel. This is a cool little area here. That's awesome up there. I love that. So I want to like have a monument or something cool surrounding that, because that is funny as hell. Floating tree there. I never finished this tunnel. I dug this quite recently. I want to turn it into that sort of tunnel over there. I block this in. But I dug this tunnel because there's a really cool little beach down here, which I really want to turn into something cool. So, yeah. Look at that. How cool is this? But I love beta generation. It's so fun. It's so wacky, but so cool. Yeah. Awesome little lagoon here. I really want to turn this into like a holiday spot or something. Or like a beach thing or something. So, now let's make our way back. Alright, so let's go over to the north side. I'll show you what I've sort of got out here. I never knew that was there. That's actually pretty funny. I did not know there was a floating block there. So here's the north tunnel. Out here, there's a nice big area that I like to put something cool out here as well. Not too sure what I'm going to do out here. Probably got the least inspiration for out here. But this was a tree farm that I put here, but then I got rid of it and moved it over to my new base. So, okay. So this is a sand and gravel duplicator. Now, those paths there, they take a lot of gravel. So I thought, if I duplicate some gravel and sand, then, you know, so be it. It'll save me a lot of time. And because sand is kind of annoying to get as well. However, it's like kind of like a moral thing. I don't know if I want to use it. I'm yet to actually use any of it. So these are all duplicated blocks. I have not touched any of these or used them at all. Everything, all the paths that I've used there, and all the sandstone and all the sand I've gone out and hand mined them all. It's so easy to get a hell of a lot of stuff. I'll show you how to do it. So you do a bit of that, and then you get a lot. blocks like that. It's really easy to get heaps of them. And I don't think I'm going to actually use it. So I built this and then thought, kind of soured my mind, because if I can duplicate those, why can't I duplicate anything else? Because you can do that in this version. There's a lot of duplication stuff. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to use that, but maybe one day if I change my mind, I'll start using that stuff. But for now, I want to keep it, as pure and as legit as possible. Okay. Actually, might as well go out this way. So this is the western tunnel. Actually, I'll do that one last. I'm going to go down here first. Now, I love digging big holes in Minecraft, and this is a project that I'd love to complete. It's a skylight, basically. It's a 25 by 25 square. I'm going to dig all the way to bedrock. It's centered on 0, 0 or negative 0, negative 0, because the center of the world is actually in the middle here. And I don't like when things are even numbered. I prefer it to be odd numbered. So yeah, I want it centered on this block. So yeah, that's kind of cool. I did the math, and it's going to take about 29 diamond pickaxes to dig this all the way down. It'll probably take a bit less than that, actually, because there's dirt and there's probably going to be some caves and gravel and stuff down there. So roughly 29 diamond pickaxes, but hopefully less than that, which is a lot of diamonds. I do have enough diamonds right now to be able to do that, but it won't leave me with many left, and yeah, I'll come back to that eventually. So over here, this is the southern tunnel. It's a really long one, so I built a little railway. Then we got another minecart out here. Yeah, I got a little thing out here. This takes me over to there. You can probably see in the distance there. But that's just a path. I'm going to go in and go down the other tunnel to get over there as well. So spawn point, this is the spawn point of the world. Kind of cool. There's some clay over there that I'm not touching in reference to Ethos Labs' old Minecraft videos. Yeah, I believe that's the closest clay spawn. I've mined up all the other clay in the area, but I'm going to leave that there. It's funny. So we'll make our way back this way. That path there was very recent, and I'll show it off shortly. Okay, so I'll show down there soon as well. It connects up to other things. Okay, now let's go down the western tunnel. Okay, so after I sort of got bored in there, I wanted to expand out here. So I flattened this little area out here, and I made a tree farm. There's 36 trees here, and they're all spaced 3 blocks apart, so they're optimal. Ideally, they'd be 5 blocks apart, but I didn't really want to extend the area out a bit more. So this works perfectly fine. To grow an entire field of these trees, to fill this entire thing up with trees, it takes about a stack of bone meal, which I have plenty of bones. So yeah, we're pretty good. So if you want to do this yourself, that is 8 blocks high. So you dig up 8 blocks, or you build up 8 blocks, and that is the 8th block up there. You can use whatever you like. I just use glass, and that stops the big trees from spawning in, or from growing rather. Yeah, a little house here. Saplings, garbage. I was going to put all the wood in these chests here, but then I built this. I've just got a bunch of dirt in these and stuff. I don't know where all this came from, to be honest. I don't know why that's there. There wasn't a mountain here or anything that I flattened, it was just dirt. Alright, so yeah, this is my castle. Which is... I think it's an okay castle. It was my first attempt at a castle, so... It does look a little bit bare. But I thought, towers. There's a lot of towers on this build, just to sort of break it up a little bit. And yeah, I posted a couple of pictures of this over the weeks on the Golden Age Minecraft subreddit. Yeah, people seem to like it, so I continue doing it. So I'll start over here. So actually, well, I've got the nether portal there. In the nether, I've just got like a little tiny little base, so I'm not going to bother going in there. It's just a little outpost to get some netherrack and some glowstone. So this is my little house. I actually really quite like how this turned out. I'm very pleased with this. I think this turned out really cool. I don't know if I like that though, but it's okay. I like this house a lot though. I'm quite proud of it, and gives me confidence that I can build more cool things in the future. So if I come in here, there's no form or no function to this house pretty much. It's just a decoration pretty much. I've got like a little library or book chair. Little seat there. Kitchen area. I'm not very good at building, if you couldn't tell. I think it looks kind of cool. I'm really quite happy with it. So yeah, I think it's not entirely cluttered, but it still feels nice and cozy. So yeah. And someone suggested I build like a little stall on the outside here. And I really quite like that idea, so I built a little market thing here. Yeah. Okay. Now, I'll go here next. This was the first thing I built in this little village. This is just a mining outpost. This is where I've got all my stuff. This was where I stored all like my diamonds and that until I moved them. So, then you come out here. I have a little minecart. It's fenced in so I don't get attacked. So I didn't get attacked when I built it. I can't get attacked anymore because I've lit the whole thing up. But down here, this is my mineshaft. Yeah, I like this mineshaft a hell of a lot better than the one back in the mountain, because I actually kind of tried to decorate it a bit. Eventually I'll go through and fill everything in with stone, but I can't be bothered very much right now. Yeah, in these, each door is like, it's a tunnel that goes that much. I like putting signs up for each of these to see like what happened, like when I dug the tunnel, how many diamonds I got and how far I went, so yeah. Which one had the most diamonds? I remember that one. That was fun. No diamonds, and I went almost 500 blocks. And most of the time, each of these tunnels takes me about 20 minutes to dig completely. So, on average, I get probably 10 diamonds per tunnel. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. $22 diamonds. I think that was the best one. 348 blocks, 22 diamonds. Probably because the first tunnel, I'm going to hit the cave and then I explore the cave a little bit. I'm not going to walk all the way down there. There's 100 mineshaft spaces right there, so there's 50 of these pods on this side and then 50 on this side, and then it just goes all the way to the end there. But yeah, that should hopefully sort me out for a while. And then come back out here. This I built very recently as well. This is a warehouse. It's pretty much just a storage room. It's just a chest room. There's 72 double chests in here. Yeah, a bunch of stuff. I got a lot of cobblestone because I mine a fair bit. Yeah. My gravel supply took a massive hit because I built some more paths recently. And all this sand, I've mined all this sand legitimately. So, none of that duped stuff. This is my coal supply. I've got a lot more coal in the furnaces as well. So this isn't even all of it. My iron supply. I use a lot of gold for rails. I had a lot more, but then I built some stuff. So yeah, not much gold, but actually that's still a fair bit. I'm surprised I had that much. There you go, there's my diamond supply. That is enough to make those 29 diamond pickaxes to dig the skylight, but I'd be left with like 30 left or something. And this is my valuable chest. I found 5 cocoa beans in dungeons. I think I found about 4 or 5 dungeons. And yeah, I found those in the chest there. I haven't found a golden apple yet. I'd really like to, eventually. lapis and more redstone. Okay, all this redstone, when I'm mining in the tunnels, redstone takes so long to mine in this version. And I don't want to get a mod to make it faster because it kind of feels a bit cheap. So that's all the redstone I've just come across and couldn't go around. Well, I couldn't dodge it, so that was all the stuff. I just found these in the tunnel itself, and I had to mine through it to make the tunnel. So yeah, that's kind of funny. Just how much redstone you get when you're not even trying to look for it. Clay, yeah. You get the idea. Oh yeah, mossy cobblestone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. Almost 6 stacks, so 5 dungeons, 5 or 6 dungeons seems about right for that. And yeah, I won't bother showing you in every chest. Over here, this is also another pretty recent build. Just a little project board. Just to keep me occupied, I guess. I named over there Little Lamplight. You get that reference, then well done. Yeah, so my like base over there around the mountain, Little Lamplight is what I called it. And this is Fort Riverstone. I just named this recently, so I actually kind of forgot the name before I walked over here. But yeah, I'm going to name it Fort Riverstone because, I don't know, I think it sounds cool. And yeah, so a bunch of projects that I want to work on. Yeah, alright, let's go take a look over here. This is a barn. I don't know if I like it, to be honest. A bit strange. I don't like that, like how close it is to that. I tried to calculate it so it would be like separated by 1 block to this, but I forgot to account for a little overhang. So I don't know if I like this very much, but it's there, and I don't want to get rid of it. So yeah, and yeah, dogs are the only thing I can really keep in here. So little doghouse. You want to sit with your friends? You can stay with your friends, buddy. Okay. And I'll show you this off real quick, I guess. I won't go all the way around, but over there on that tower there and that tower there, there is one of these. A ladder to get to the top, to walk around the walls. Okay. Yeah, you can walk around the entire castle. But over there, I'm not going to bother walking over there, but over that way, there is a snow biome, which I really want to do, like a snow base over there. Actually, I'll walk over there. I've got a little plan for this area that I want to tell you about, I guess. Alright, so this is the train station, and I have a minecart, hooray. I think, oh yeah, the other one was, this is the minecart for the train station, but I left it over there because I walked over here. But I haven't dug this way yet. This will probably go to the snow base whenever I get around to building it. But for now, this goes back to Little Lamplight. Yeah, here we go. Comes back around here. Let's go back. Okay. So, yeah, and that's pretty much it. I got paths connecting over there. So this was something I built yesterday, actually. I built a little path. I don't know what I want to build here. I think I want to build like a massive tavern or hotel or an inn or something along those lines. I built this path recently. I don't know how I feel about the diagonal path. This was my first go at building a diagonal path. Because you notice around the place it's all like right angles. Every path up until this point was right angles. But I thought it'd be weird doing like that sort of thing. So I tried a diagonal path, and maybe it's just because I'm not used to it, but I think it turned out okay. Over there, that is where I want to build a mob system in this little bay here, which I think would be cool, like in the sky, because mobs don't spawn in the water. So yeah, and this is a path. It takes you back to the spawn. I showed you that path over there. It just connects to the spawn on the southern tunnel. Yeah, that's my world so far. I am very much enjoying it. It's Definitely the most fun I've had playing Minecraft in a long time. Something about this version is just so peaceful and so calm. It's just not overwhelming, and I sort of pick the direction I want to go in. Yeah, here we go. I'm back here, and yeah, that's probably a good place to end it off. So I hope to make a lot more content in the future. Hopefully I can actually record some building stuff, and I like to do some updates every now and then. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed my world, and thank you very much for watching. See you later.